In the first years when you were born, we're living on Lawrence Street, and I remember you know, coming home from the hospital, and we're very happy and everything.
Well, Christy is very special to me. It took me a long time to get pregnant, and that's one of the things I wanted to do in my life, is be a mama. And she is so dear to me. I enjoyed my pregnancy. I had a quick and easy birth. And I remember when she came out and they put her on my tummy, and I remember the feeling of really being a mama and feeling that.
When you were a little one, you were 8 pounds, 15 ounces. And they brought you to me after you was born. I'm like, wow. I was like really surprised how big you were. And that explained why I carried so big. I feel like I was like, big as a house, and uncomfortable sitting, uncomfortable standing. Sleep, what was that?
I should say that when she was born, she was a beautiful, beautiful baby girl, and perfect in every way, of course. She was 6 pounds, 6 ounces. So she was a little girl, and she had a little bit of hair, and she never really got bald, but she has the same color hair that she has now.
One of the things I remember is like when it was my turn to feed you, and you didn't want the milk, you just wouldn't open your mouth. You would keep your lips so tight you couldn't get the nipple in. But other than that, you know, we didn't have no problem, like, you know, sleeping or anything like that.
The first thing you said, first thing you say is you started talking, you said daddy, dad. That was all he knew was dad, and dad is somewhere or another going to work or not even around, and that's what most of the kids say first, daddy, which was fine. Mommy came way on down the line.
Or I would pick you up from the babysitter and then have you for the rest of the night till she comes home. So during that time, we got to spend a lot of time together. Like, I'd go out to the park, take you out to the park, you know, walk around, put you in the swing, things like that. And then by the time it got dark, we got back home, you know, I'd give you a bath, get you ready for bed, you know, we'd play together, you know, you had toys, you know. You had a little toy box I'd built for you, and it was a good sized box, so it was so big it could fit inside the box, and you know, we would almost close the lid with you in the box, but we didn't do that. We just took pictures with you standing inside the toy box.
She started crawling early. I would put something in front of her, and she was just trying to get whatever, well, it was a frog that I gave you guys for Christmas. It was the original. And she was walking when she was about 9 months old, real early. So
get a bicycle, but with training wheels, and then trying to take the training wheels off. And I remember the first day when it was a Sunday, and we decided to take both training wheels off and see how well you did. And the first try, you hit it. You know, you just drove from the back of the driveway almost to the street, you know, and that was a good, probably at least 200 feet.
When she was crawling really well, we had stairs, she would crawl up the stairs, and she was always in a hurry. So she would back down again, and she would go really super fast. And one time she cut her lip, and that was scary.
When you got to be probably maybe 10, 12 in that area, and we went on a trip.
Like 10-day, 9-night trip up the California coast. You and this little kid. I was sitting on the bus. I was tired because I didn't want to get out. They had got way up to the top of like a hill, right? And they're looking down. I forget what city it was they're looking down on. But anyway, beautiful view, beautiful.
Remember, you know, you had another kid with you made friends with, and the both of you were outside.
So you had asked me, could you go out with, I don't remember the kid's name, with them for a moment. I said, yeah, but don't go too far now. I'm sitting there on the bus. And evidently, you must have went further than you were supposed to have gone, because someone dealt to me, and it says, your son and the two little boys up here, they were out pretty close to the edge of the cliff that we were way up. I'm like, what? And then I looked at the one of myself and I saw you standing there looking down like nothing, like okay, that's cute, huh? You know, I thought that was real nice, you know. My heart was in my mouth.
And then your mother saw that, and she screamed like, you know, it was gonna be no tomorrow. And when I realized what was going on, I was scared, and I got angry at myself because I should have been there stopping that action and protecting you.
Have fun. Have fun in the world. Play all you can, and love your mom and dad because they love you so much. Study hard.
Always reach out and love others. Love other people. It's not all about yourself. It's reaching out and giving back. That's where your joy comes from.
Well, one of the most important things that I want to do is to emphasize and instill that you must obey your parents. You know, the Bible says, children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. And if you do that, you will live long. And that's the first commandment with a promise. And it's a serious thing. Even if you don't believe in the Bible, just obey your parents, because that alone will get you a lot of respect.